Sent the prophets last, but we laugh. We in first place. We gon' prophesy. Slide up to your block. First place. Keep it safe. What this empire gon' say? Faces loaded, headed for Jerusalem, the home plate. Take a swing. Sent the prophets last, but we laugh. We in first place. We gon' prophesy. Slide up to your block. First place. Keep it safe. What this empire gon' say? Faces loaded, headed for Jerusalem, the home plate. Take a swing.
Hey, better, know you're swinging at a God, not a black boy. No Kevin Gates, heaven gates, Jacob's ladder coming back, boy. Black angels on attack, whoa, leave them hanging on a tack, whoa. Black beams in the sky with wings, that's an angel, not a bat, whoa. UAP, no spaceship, to the moon, that's a base shit. Chariots, that's a great whip, for the slaves, not a slave ship. New slaves, nay, nay, whip, to the KKK, lips, to the cup, we drink, sip, they gon' feel this pain, yeah. They want me to swerve on my lane, I'm focused on spiritual things, I'm trying to change. Pray that my work ain't in vain, pray that his blood ain't in vain, no pun intended. Josiah the king in name, but honored to serve the king. I want the kingdom, prophets load up the bases, now I just wait and pray, I go out swinging.
But we laugh, we in first place. We gon' prophesy, slide up to your block. First place, keep it safe.
We gotta endure, family. You're gonna have rough weeks, you're gonna have rough times, you gotta endure. Everybody understand that? Yes, sir. Now today, what we talking about today? Now today, sisters, today is your day. I know we got some chatter. Sisters, today is your day. In here, what we talking about today? Can you read that for me, sir?
Hoes and head wraps.
That's what we talking about today. We got to talk about it. Why? As things arise, as things take place in the body, we have to address these things, especially if it's behavior that is not tolerated. Everybody understand that? All right, so first, let's get the definition of whore. Definition of whore. I'm gonna make sure I'm pulling this up so I could follow along with y'all. It's Merriam-Webster. Got everything lined up. Nah, the Merriam-Webster link. Merriam-Webster, I got it posted. Yep. And zoom in a little bit. Or you good? You good on Zoom, officer?
Yes, sir. I think I got 2020.
Oh, man, he said thanks. Zoom in anyway. Let's move that ad if we can. Okay, go ahead.
Whore. Somewhat old-fashioned, disparaging, and offensive. A person who engages in sex acts and especially sexual intercourse in exchange for pay. Sex worker.
Okay. Jump down. Yeah, 2B. Is that 2A? No, 2A. Right there.
2A. Disparaging plus offensive. A woman who has multiple sexual partners. A woman who is sexually promiscuous.
So we understand. You know something I seen as I was putting this together. I remember I saw a video. This brother jumped on the video and said, it's a difference in being promiscuous and being a whore because a whore has sex for pay. We ain't got time for all the nonsense. A whore is a whore. Everybody understand that? Yeah, a whore is a deep dish too. Can't forget that. But we talking about that spirit of being a whore. It's always been deemed as disparaging and offensive. Let's get the definition of promiscuous. The definition of promiscuous now. Back to Merriam-Webster. It's posted right after this one.
Promiscuous. Having or involving many sexual partners.
Having or involving many sexual partners. Go ahead.
Not restricted to one sexual partner or few sexual partners.
You're not restricted. You don't have one. You're not committed. That's what you are when you are promiscuous. Everybody understand that? Yes, sir. Let's get that screenshot of promiscuous. The screenshot now. This is a Google one. Screenshot for promiscuous. Right underneath the definition from the Merriam-Webster. It's a screenshot. Blow that up. Yep. What's going on, y'all? We good? Yep.
Promiscuous. Promiscuous means having many different sexual partners or doing things in a random, mixed, and careless way without picking and choosing.
That's the spirit that you move in, sisters, when you are promiscuous. We're going to dive deep into this today because we want to make sure we understand what that is. That's not acceptable for a daughter of Sarah. Got to put that out there. Next one, sexual meaning. Read that.
Sexual meaning. Many partners, having casual sexual relations with many different people.
So we clear on that. That's what promiscuous is. That's what being a whore is. Now, get the definition of shameless. Definition of shameless. Let's get that. That shameless definition right back to Merriam. Let's get it.
Shameless, having no shame, insensible to disgrace. Showing lack of shame.
Ain't no shame in your game. It's some women that have that spirit that are whores. They say it ain't no shame in their game. They are what they are. You should have some shame if you up in here. That's not nothing to be boastful or proud about. Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, from there, we're going to move into some examples of whores. So let's start off with video 1. This is the mindset of the world. Let's make sure we got sound. Before you play it, this is the rapper Young Miami. She said this on a live TV show. Show her hands. Who saw this when she said this? Show her hands. Show her hands. Show her hands. Okay, now everybody watched Christian TBN Network. Nobody saw this. Wow. I know I saw it. And me and the 7 other brothers and sisters, we saw it. Nobody else saw it because y'all don't let your eyes watch stuff. Okay. Let's press play.
I'm really a whore. Like I'm with a W. Like I'm a whore.
But define that.
Stop.
So.
She said this on TV. She said she ain't just say she a whore. She said I'm a whore with a W. She said this on TV. Press play.
Like I'm a whore.
What if Summer comes to you, as pretty as she is, and says, Mom, I want to be a city girl?
She ain't gonna be no city girl.
So Summer ain't allowed to be no city girl?
No. I want her raised totally different. Like, I don't even want her to even see the light of day like that. Like, I really want her to just be like, like level-headed, a schoolgirl, and just on a whole nother wave. Like, I kind of was raised different, so I don't want to raise her up how I was raised. So, I'm a city girl, ain't nothing wrong with it, but I don't want that for my daughter. I'm really a whore. Like,
Stop. So she just said she's a whore, but she don't want her daughter to be a whore. It's a boy on that. Press play. Pause that. Let's read that.
We are the only people on this entire planet who have been taught to sing and praise our detriment. I'm a bitch. I'm a hoe. I'm a gangster. I'm a thug. I'm a dog. If you can train people to demean and degrade themselves, you can oppress them forever.
Woo!
You can even program them to kill themselves, and they won't even understand what happened.
So with that, y'all could drop a bomb. With that, the sister dropped the bomb when she said that. With that, we have to understand that all this stuff set up is to destroy us. Y'all understand that they purposely over-sexualize black, so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American women? Everything is twerking. Everything is cleavage, half naked. That's how they put y'all on TV. Y'all understand that? So knowing that, we cannot find them same behaviors up inside here. Right. Or you playing right into the program that they got set up. Play on. Okay, that was it on that. Let's get video 2. Real quick, who was riding, who had to commute or drive back and forth when the Puerto Rican Day Parade was going on? Show of hands. You saw some very immodest things, didn't you? So did I. So knowing, when we see stuff like that, sisters, y'all know that that's not right, right? Y'all know that that's immodest, right? We shouldn't hear about sisters behaving in the same manner or worse. Yeah. We shouldn't hear that. Because you are supposed to be what? Different. You're not supposed to be like the women that's out there. Same for you brothers. Though today we dealing with the sisters, same for you brothers. We are supposed to be different. Play this next video.
Look, I just want to let y'all know because y'all get
Stop right quick. Who heard of a hoe phase? Pose it. Who ever heard of a hoe phase? That's a thing. Let's listen. Play.
Look,
Also, if you don't, it's gonna be some words in this class today. So if you don't want the kids to hear it, you can take them out the room. Go ahead.
Look, I just want to let y'all know because y'all get on Sabrina Carpenter's internet and just say any doggone thing. There is no such thing as a hoe phase, okay? If a hoe had a phase, she's a hoe always. That is not something that comes and goes.
Hey,
it's something
pause. Get the bombs. Get the bombs. Ain't no such thing, man. Hey, who saw Equalizer 1? It's a scene in there where the main character, Robert McCall, that's who Denzel Washington played, he talking to the prostitute. She said, I don't understand in the book you're reading why the man would do all that to catch this fish just for the fish to break off the hook and the sharks eat it. What he say to her? The man got to be the man, the fish got to be the fish, you got to be who you are in this world. That's some people colors. You don't change your ways, that's how you gonna be. That's why she said, what's that? I don't think it's on.
Test. Hey, shalom leadership. To your point, going back to that Young Miami clip, she continued to go on and say that she doesn't even want her daughter on the internet. Like, she doesn't want her on any type of social media. She wants her in front of books. She's not even exposed to the internet. So she, not only does she not want her daughter to be raised that way in a different light, but she doesn't even want her to be exposed to any possibility of knowing what her mother does, what she says, how she presents herself to the community. So the picture she's trying to portray to her daughter is completely different than what she's portraying to our people.
Yeah, that's bugged out. Ezekiel 16:44. But if that's what you are, they got a saying, a leper can't change his spots. Now, when you come into the knowledge of this truth, if you are sincere, you can overcome that and change if you want to. But it does you no good if you're going to wear a garment and head wrap and you're still going to behave that way. Do y'all understand, sisters? You just putting on a costume. It's the same thing with the brothers. You grow your beard, you got your fringes, but yet and still, you are still that same nigga that you was outside. You just putting a uniform on. That's all you doing. Don't they got politicians and people in authority? They put their little suit on, and then you look up on the news, scandal, money laundering.
Come on.
He appears a certain way, but he ain't really like that. Sisters, y'all can't be that. Play on. I'm sorry. Ezekiel 16:44.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 16, verse 44. Behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb.
Proverbs are wise sayings. Go ahead.
Shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter.
I remember I seen another video. Man was saying, hey, you could tell how the woman is based off her mama. And to an extent, you can see, though, that's true to an extent. But you are always able to change. I want to say that. You are able to change if you want to change. If you don't change, you going to operate just like your mother in them same bad habits. Same thing for us, brothers. We got to look at our fathers. I know when I look at my father, I got some of them same traits. So we got to be mindful of those things. Now, let's go back to the video.
Phase, okay? If a hoe had a phase, she's a hoe always. That is not something that comes and goes. It's something that's in you, and it's going to always be in you. Don't let no hoe tell you no different. It is not a human, common, lived female experience to have to go through a hoe phase. I ain't never been through no hoe phase. I guess maybe I should define what a hoe phase is. You know what? It don't really matter, because however you define it, I guarantee you it does not apply to my life. I ain't never had no hoe phase. I don't even know what you mean by that. But if you know a woman that had a hoe phase, she's a hoe always. I promise you. Don't let her tell you no doggone different. That ain't nothing women need to do just to get on through life as a female, be a hoe for a time. That don't make no sense. That's not a common lived experience. Little girls running around, swinging on the monkey bar, sliding down the slide, playing double dutch, and everything is good. All of a sudden, boom, she got a period. Now she got a period for decades on end, every month. And that's an experience that every female got to go through. That transition right there. Every female ain't got to transition through being no hoe. That ain't normal. That ain't standard, and we not gonna normalize it. If that woman had a whole phase, she is a hoe always. Promise you that. Full stop.
Hey, she was spitting bars, verses. She gonna need security. You know, sisters don't like when sisters tell them about themselves. What she said was true, because now, especially if you have a daughter, I'll say even when I was growing up, they shamed you if you wasn't having sex early. Who heard that or experienced something like that? You coming up. They shame you if you wasn't having sex early. If you was a little boy, they was saying you was a lame or you was a clown, or man, what's wrong with you? If you was a girl and you wasn't doing it, they was making fun of you, pointing at you and all that. No. That's a good thing if you can remain a virgin until marriage, because that's how it's supposed to be. Right. And you got to teach that to your children, because in this society, all they pushing is sex, 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 sex. But they not telling the children what will be the end result. Next video.
What makes a girl a hoe?
Now, it's some language in here. It's some language. Read the caption.
What makes a girl a hoe in a year?
Okay, now, again, it's language in here. You don't want the kids to hear it. You can have them leave the room. But this is the mindset of the women out there. Everybody understand that? It shouldn't be the mindset in here. Play.
Makes a girl a hoe when you popping that pussy for every nigga that you talk to, and if you like a nigga, you just fuck him. Like, damn, bitch, you couldn't even get like a McChicken out the nigga, like you just fucking him. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make a nigga work for the poom poom. You can't just
stop. Hey, it be that bad. A Happy Meal, a pair of Jordans.
Who raised you?
Hair weave. Right, for free. What's the coats? I think if I say Pelly, I'm kind of showing my age. I had to come to realization I'm kind of Pelly, the old coat. What's the new coat?
Montclair, Canada Goose.
Montclair, Canada Goose. For a Canada Goose. Don't be quiet, y'all. Y'all being quiet. Play.
Y'all all right?
give him the poom poom.
What's the first? Now,
Like, why is you sucking dick and you don't, and that's not your man?
the beginning of this.
I have not sucked dick in a year.
Now look. Now wait. Now wait. Now wait. She's saying this on that man podcast. That's going on the internet. Remember the definition we just read for shameless, right? Does she have shame? She's shameless. We shouldn't hear any reports of you sisters in here being shameless like that. Y'all understand? So we can ooh and ah, but that shouldn't be none of y'all. Y'all understand? Same thing, brothers. You see stuff, videos, clips with men doing stuff, that shouldn't be named amongst y'all. It don't just go for the men in purple, it go for all of us in here. Y'all understand? Get the next video. And she said a year. Like that was her accomplishment. Right, to her. Next video. Read the caption before we play it. Wait, read the caption before we play it.
When your suburban friend want to go to the hood.
Go ahead, press play.
I want to go to the projects. They out there, they don't got no shoes on, they fighting, they fucking, they smoking. I want to go there. It's fun out there. I don't want to keep.
Now, this is the life of whores. That's what whores want to do. They want to turn up. They want to be at all the parties. They want to be seen. They looking for men, searching for men. They dressing to entice men. This is what whores do. Next video. Now listen to this. Hold on. This is bugged out. This is bugged out. Y'all probably like, what? There are women that make videos that jump on social media and say women should have whole phases. And this is just one. This is just one video. Play. Listen to what she say.
Controversial statement, everybody should have a whole phase. Everybody. Everybody should have a whole phase in their life. Like, if you have not had a whole phase yet, I would advise you to have a whole phase. A lot of growth and maturity happens during whole phases. I promise you. It really does. And you actually meet some really cool people during your whole phase, too.
Stop. Y'all think, I'm trying to tell y'all probably like, what? It's videos with the caption that say, just got out that relationship, about to turn up, age 34.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Then you read the comments.
No way, boy.
Yeah, I tapped into mine at 40-something. They talking about having whole phases. This is the world that we live in. Play.
During your whole phase, too. Like, and don't let anybody make you feel bad about going through a whole phase. Because I done been through plenty of them. I can't even hold you.
Clearly, stop. Clearly. She said, I've been through plenty of them. I see. You're advertising. You're the spokesperson.
Bruh.
Play.
I think everybody should experience a whole phase. Like, everybody should just experience a phase where you just fucking with somebody because you want to. Like, I ain't never saw the problem. It's a lot easier to do when you're younger, too. Okay? Do it while you're young. Don't, unless you got married young and you know you got divorced, so now you out, just do you. Just know that it's a lot easier when you're younger. Controversial.
Wow. She even got a strategy, a game plan. Let's get the next video.
Hey, Officer Asa, when you go through your videos, let me know when you get to the end. I got a video that's going to go exactly with this, bruh.
Hey,
it ain't
send
that long.
it to him.
Officer Colai,
send it to him.
Officer Colai, check your messages.
Send it to him.
Having a whole face.
And I'll say this as well. Though you see that, all women ain't going for that. Y'all understand? All the women is not jumping on the whole phase bandwagon. All praises to the Most High God. Because you seeing the women who are pushing this, and then you seeing the women at the same time on the internet speaking against that stuff. You sisters have to be the standard of a respectable woman. Do y'all understand? You got to show these sisters, no, that's not okay. It's not okay to dress that way, talk that way, act that way. But you got to actually be it, though. Just like people expect us to be like our leadership. Y'all got to be the example. Play this next video, and then get that video Officer Zeph had. Listen up.
Is not the get back.
It sounds low, and it's frozen. It sounds low, and it is frozen. Let's try it again.
Having a whole phase is not the get back you think it is for having your feelings hurt. Having a whole phase will not make it easier to find the one and settle down with because you've had your fun in your younger years. Having a whole phase does not empower you in any way, shape, or form, because you cannot sleep your way through your abandonment issues, and you simply just cannot hold your way into a happy home. It doesn't work like that. Women today contradict themselves so much. Y'all will scream and complain about how Black women are over-sexualized and this and that, but then in the same breath, you go and suggest having a whole phase.
Stop. Is that not bugged out? Is that not crazy? How can you make videos? One sisters, now this old, one they breaking R. Kelly CDs when he got caught up in the scandal and stuff back then. They outside the courthouse stepping on his CDs and breaking his CDs. He over-sexualizes women. But then we got women twerking on cars. Make this make sense. We got women talking about having a whole phase. It don't make sense. Play on.
And you can't complain about men being dogs, the men will always cheat, this, that, and the third, when you're the one promoting having a whole phase. The men wouldn't have a woman to sleep with if y'all didn't keep making yourselves accessible.
Stop. Get the bombs. Hey, I got a quote. I think that's Bishop Kanata be saying that. In order for it to be a whore, it have to be a whoremonger and vice versa. Because sisters be saying that, oh, men are dogs. Men do not treat women, men do not dog women out that don't present themselves that way. When it's a woman that's respectable, brothers deal with her totally different. Open the door for her. Oh, I'm sorry. Move out the way, all that. But women that are hoes, they get talked to very disrespectful. And you hearing that from a man. Ask the men. The men know. Brothers, is that true? That's absolutely right. 100%. You look the part, you're going to get treated the part. That's how it go. Play on.
And some of the same women who will say that stuff will also turn around and say, oh, God, don't play about me. Well, how about you stop playing with him? Legs closed, Bibles open. Let's try that method.
Boom.
Having a whole...
Boom. That's the method, sisters, that y'all got to try, and you got to uphold that. Because if your Bible closed, your legs going to be open, and that's going to lead to trouble. Understand that. Let's get that next video. Officer Zeph had a video. Nah, Officer Zeph had a video. Not that. We ain't getting that yet. Officer Zeph had a video. Yeah, Officer Collard check. Officer Zeph sent it to you. Let's play that. What a sound.
1 minute, you know?
Well, hurry it up, because I'm trying to get it cranked. Ow!
See, that's just it. I don't think we should go to the party tonight. Why don't we just sit by the fire and hug each other and hold each other? Because I want you to see the softer side of a girl.
DMX, you crazy. Sit by the fire? You ain't even got no fireplace. Come on, let's go to the party. Let's go.
Hold on. Tonight, if we go out, you're not going out with DMX. You going out with Earl.
You tripping. Oh, you tripping. I'm that soft side her, the soft side. I don't want to go out with no Earl. I want to go out with a hardcore rapper who can put me in a video. What about what I want? What about my needs? I want to be a hoe.
Hey.
Baby.
Now,
So we go to that party?
Stop it right there. Now, they put this in a comedy, right?
Yep.
But our people know this was in the 90s, that this is really taking place with our women. Those people that's in that industry, the music industry, the movie industry, our women are really acting like this. And it's coming out. I was playing this video. I say one day we're going to have to put this out there. Look what happened. You doing the exact class that when I was watching this video, I said, we need to do a class on this because this is how women conducting themselves today. They want to be hoes, and which is not good. It's destroying our community with the mindset that our women got that's doing this right here.
Facts, 100%. And you teenage girls that's sitting in here, you're not going to get brownie points. Let me not say some of y'all don't understand. Ain't nobody going to respect y'all for being a whore. I'm telling y'all from life experience, I done seen it. The girls that was getting ran through back then, it was frowned upon. They tried to keep that secret. They tried to hide that. Because guess what? Once you get that label as the thought, the neighborhood hoe, that stick on you forever.
Nobody wants you.
Nobody.
Sex don't make a man love you.
At all.
Just so you young sisters are aware. That's not how you start off a relationship, by opening your legs. It's not going to stick with you. We telling you we got experience. We've been through it. That's all I got.
Hey, and then this song. I remember it was a girl that went to my high school, and my cousin high school was all the way on the other side of the town. And he was talking to his friends at his high school. They knew the girl that went to my high school. That's not good, sisters. When you known all across town, Chicago, a big city. The high schools is not next to each other. Do y'all hear me? The high schools is in different neighborhoods. You got to take buses to get over here to this other school. But they know her over there. Why y'all think they knew her? She got around. She was a thought. She was a hoe. She was a bust down. You don't want that on your name. Because then, oh, you talking about her? Oh, yeah, she do this, she do that. That's what's going to be on your name, sisters. And you don't want that on your name. I'm telling you. From there, get Sirach 26, verse 22. Sirach 26, verse 22.
The book of Sirach, chapter 26 and verse 22.
Read.
And harlot shall be accounted as spittle.
That's how hoes are looked at. That's how hoes are valued. You're like spit. Read.
But a married woman is a tower against death to her husband.
But a married woman is a tower of death to her husband. A married woman. This is a righteous woman as well. She's valued. Whores are not valued, sisters. Y'all got to understand that. From there.
Hey, real quick, before you go to another scripture. If you got the Cambridge, it got a number next to spittle. What that number say?
7. Or a swine.
A swine. So just think about that. What does a swine do? What is the purpose of swine? What do they do?
Damn.
Clean the earth.
They don't digest nothing. The toxins and worms all stay in their skin and in their body. That's how a hoe is viewed. That's disgusting. It's an abomination. So that's how serious it is. Go ahead.
Y'all this is how God view whores. And then too with pork, FYI, if you sit pork on top of some other meat, it'll eat up the other meat. Pork be having worms in it. So God is comparing a whore to swine, to pig. We know everything discussing about a pig. So we got to check that spirit. Jump down to verse 25.
Verse 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
That's why you get dogged. That's why you get disrespected. Because this is your behavior. When a woman behaves as a whore, she's promiscuous, she get around, men are going to treat her like dirt. Read.
But she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord.
But a shamefaced woman will fear the Lord. A shamefaced woman, a woman that has respect, is not going to put herself out there like that. You got to respect yourself first and foremost, sisters, in order for a man to respect you. Y'all understand that? Jump to Sirach 26, verse 8.
Sirach chapter 26 and verse 8. A drunken woman and a gatter abroad causeth great anger.
Why? Don't nobody like seeing no drunk woman. Whoever grew up seeing that, you probably had relatives like that.
Read out.
From there, read on.
And she will not cover her own shame.
She will not cover her own shame. You got sisters getting drunk, man, throwing up, peeing on themselves, sleeping with a man they just met. You're not going to cover your own shame. You're going to do something disgusting, something you're going to regret. Read.
The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids.
Whores, oftentimes, is always gazing at men lustfully. Whoever seen sisters that be all in brothers' faces every time they enter the room? Whoever saw that before?
Come on.
Like every time, I know I done seen it. Like soon as a brother walk, a new face walk in the room, they all in the brother face.
Read out.
Brothers probably didn't experience this. If you the new brother at the job, remember they used to all the brothers at the job. Who is that? You should not be doing that, sisters. You should not be lusting after every single dude that walk in the room. You trying to figure out who he is. That is the behavior of a whore. Read.
Verse 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty.
If you have a daughter that has this spirit, you have to remove your how can I say this? Your emotions as a parent and think spiritually. If you know that they have this spirit on them, you have to keep them in straightly. What does that mean? They don't get a lot of freedom. You can't give them a lot of freedom. You know why? Because they're going to abuse themselves. Everybody understand that?
Right.
You can't be like them parents that's like, oh, my child would never. Even if you got small kids, who got small kids? Don't they got certain behaviors that you see? Or maybe it's just me. All y'all kids just be in the spirit, huh? Man, small, I already be seeing little stuff. Already, and you know, your daughter just, which one? The little one, the short one? I already know. So likewise, you got these teenagers, you can't be in denial. You can't be like, oh, my little buttercup, she's not your little buttercup no more. You know she ain't, look, yeah.
Come on.
That's what she really want to do. And you know, and brothers probably having flashback, brothers going to them parties back then. This what they really want to get into. So you got to be wise as a parent. You got to be realistic. No, I'm not letting you have no phone. I'm not letting you go here. I'm not letting you hang with them because I know what's in you. Y'all understand? Read.
Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee.
When they're impudent, you're disrespectful. You're rebellious. It says, watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. Don't be shocked. A lot of times we see certain things and we be acting all surprised and shocked. You already saw this behavior before. So why are you surprised? Because you in denial. Don't be in denial, parents. Read on. That's verse 12.
We had 12 now.
Read.
Verse 12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her.
That don't mean drinking water, because we talking about the behavior of a whore. It says she'll open her mouth as a thirsty traveler and drink up everything near her. That means she's sleeping around. Read.
By every hedge will she sit down.
By every hedge, she gonna sit down on it. Yes, the Bible is saying what it's saying. Yeah, put that up there. She gonna sit down. Read.
And open her quiver against every arrow.
She gonna open her legs to every arrow. The quiver is what they used to put their arrows in when they was going to war. God using an analogy here. She gonna open her legs to everybody when she got that spirit. Everybody understand that? This is the behavior of a whore. Sisters, you cannot behave this way. From there, get Proverbs 7 verse 6.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 7 and verse 6. For at the window of my house I looked through my casement, and behold, among the simple ones I discerned among the youths, a young man void of understanding, passing through the street near her corner. And he went the way to her house, in the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot and subtle of heart.
Stop right there. What's something that this woman is doing, brothers? I need one of the brothers to stand up and tell me what she's doing. What's the first thing you see her doing? What is she doing? Gamliel, come up to the mic. Tell me what this sister doing. Your hand was high in the spirit, bro. I ain't want to not see you, you know? Very high in the spirit.
Shalom leadership. She prostitute.
Okay, prostitute. But what was she doing before that?
She walking around the street. She just street walking.
She ain't started walking yet. What she was doing first?
Let me see.
Ain't nothing deep. It say she was looking out her window.
Oh yeah, she was looking out her
Sisters, you ain't supposed to be up here hunting and searching and seeking. Y'all understand? If you meant to have a husband or a Lord, who's going to orchestrate that? The Most High.
Come on.
Y'all understand that? You ain't supposed, you all over here on this side. That's unladylike. Usually, brothers, when a woman approach you, what she is. Thank you, my man. Brothers, don't be politically correct, okay? Say what it is. Ain't that a red flag, brothers? As soon as you walk in somewhere, hey, friend, brother, like the hell? Hey, friend. What's the other one? Say them all right here. Y'all be all right. It's just me. They live in Pleasantville. Remember that old movie? Come on, man.
You got, hey, friend, hey, big head, you ugly. Something like that, you know?
Mind you never spoke to her. That's a red flag. You can't forget this one. You can't speak. What? Where my hug? I just got here. I don't know you. Those are all things that promiscuous women do because they trying to get the man to talk to them. You should not be doing that.
And the women that do that, the brother that you speaking to, the first thought in his head, oh, she going.
Right.
Oh, she like, oh, that's what it is. All right, cool. And he gonna play the role. If he own that, he gonna play the role until he get what he want. And once he get what he want, it's gonna be the cold shoulder. He's lost interest because, hey, that's all she wanted. That's all I wanted. Hey, ain't nothing else there. Yeah, she easy.
Hey, I got a late video that I'm finna send y'all. This how wine be doing, you sisters. This why it ain't good to be no drunk woman.
Come on.
Pull that video up I just sent. And y'all might laugh, you might not. This what wine do. I just sent it to y'all, BT. got to pull it up. Now, when you read, take it back. When you read the comments, pause it. When you read the comments, it's people laughing and kikiing. Y'all got it all. Y'all done put the thing on there. Read the caption first.
When my homegirl drinking, but the liquor won.
Take it back. Take it back. I want y'all to see this. Play. Look, play. Look. That don't make no sense. No sense. And where's the friends at? She doing that with the bottle in her hand.
Come on now, dog.
That don't make no sense. Look at her. You know how the scriptures say wine is a mocker? That's the example right there. And put her on TikTok. That's not no friend. Somebody supposed to grab her like, you tripping. Go sit down somewhere. Now she on the internet. Bogus. She got what? Don Julio and then another bottle in the other hand. Let it go. That's it. That was down to 13 in Proverbs.
No, sir. We at 11.
Read.
She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house. Now is she without, now in the streets, and lieth in wait at every corner.
You should not be lying in wait for men. It's some sisters, that's the only thing on your mind 24/7, 365. That's that whole spirit. Read.
So she caught him and kissed him.
As well as teenage girls, you so boys. That's all you thinking about. You always got a question about having a boyfriend. That's always on your mind. Boyfriend. That's a whole spirit. You shouldn't be thinking about that. Read.
So she caught him and kissed him, and with an impudent face said unto him, I have peace offerings with me.
That's it on that, because that was at 14. That's the attributes of a whore. Promiscuous women be on the hunt for men, searching for men. Who is the next guy that got the juice? Who is the next popular dude? That's what whores do. From there, get Leviticus 21, verse 7, and we're going to read verse 9 after that. Read that, Leviticus 21 and 7. Show you some history real quick. This was the law.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 7.
Read.
They shall not take a wife that is a whore or profane, neither shall they take a woman put away from her husband.
So this was law. The priest could not take a woman to marry that was a whore or profane, meaning she got defiled. The priest couldn't marry a woman like that. So sisters, if you play the whore up in here and that become your reputation, ain't no brother gonna want to marry you. Do y'all understand?
Come on.
If that's the name that you develop in this walk, no, ain't no brother gonna want to prove you. Hey, I saw sister so-and-so, she seemed pleasant. And then they get the report on you, and that's the report on you. Brother gonna South corner move. He gonna get up out of there. No, I don't want to talk to her.
Oh, hell
no. Y'all understand? Really and truthfully, don't no brother want to be walking around with a woman that he think is his and she getting passed around. That's embarrassing. Y'all understand? From there, jump down to verse 9.
You want me to finish verse 7?
Yep. It's the coffee, bruh. It's the coffee. You got to let me know.
For he is holy unto his God. Verse 9. And the daughter of any priest, if she profane herself by playing the whore.
Stop right here. This was the judgment for playing the whore back then. That's why we got to be thankful for mercy. Keep reading.
For if she profaneth herself by playing the whore, she profaneth her father, she shall be burnt with fire.
Whores were burned with fire. That was the judgment. Now sisters just willy-nilly doing this stuff out here. From there, get Leviticus 19:29. We got to address things like this or something is going to happen.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
Read.
Lest the land fall to whoredom and the land become full of wickedness.
We should not prostitute our daughters to be whores. Why? Because that will grow, that will snowball into a bigger issue. It would defile our neighborhoods. Our neighborhoods we live in are defiled. You got little 11-year-olds talking about they got boyfriends and girlfriends. And we all know that that's true because when we was little, they was having us pass out heart candy on Valentine's Day, promoting that. This? Will you be my Valentine? They used to have some in elementary school called sock hops. And what they was in there doing, grinding and gyrating on each other. This is the stuff that get pushed on us from youth. That's why when we get wind of stuff like that in here, we addressing it instantly. I see y'all had some BT. Y'all can pull it up. We got to deal with it. We not going to let no horse spirit spread in here and turn this place to a whorehouse. We not going to allow it. Go ahead. It's a slideshow. Yep, let's go through it.
6 signs she's a hoe.
Okay.
All right now.
Come on, 2020 vision.
1.
Can you see it?
She never speaks about her past. A woman who refuses to discuss her past isn't being mysterious. She's hiding damage. Real women with pride in themselves own their history. Silence equals skeletons.
Go ahead.
Right. 2, she has a million guy friends.
Woo! Hey, in case it's just me, brothers, the one that be saying these my brothers, do they really be her brothers? No.
They be a
these the guys. That's what they be saying. Look. Don't be no fool. Huh? Don't be no fool. Right. That's for them. You think that's for them. He know he ain't for them. You think he is. Right. He like my brother.
Like my
what
brother.
is? Y'all remember this? They do this with them brothers. Brother. Yeah, okay.
If you ever hear her say it like that, that is not her brother at all. Hey, brother. That's not her brother. That's not her blood brother.
Ain't no way. Go ahead. Finish reading it.
A woman surrounded by men isn't friendly. She's marketing herself. Attention is her drug.
Some women are attention whores. You love attention. Because you ain't got to necessarily, ain't no sisters going to take no cleavage picture. But you can take pictures that's very enticing and put them on your social media like them little headshot pictures. It's always a headshot picture, but it's a headshot picture like that's purposely trying to get eyes on you. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Go ahead.
3, she drinks like a fish.
Woo! We just saw what happened when you drink like a fish. Lord have mercy. Don't let us catch you dancing out your shoes with bottles. Go ahead.
Women who binge drink aren't just cheating fun. I'm sorry, chasing fun. 2020 ain't working today. They're chasing chaos. Alcohol drops inhibitions and reveals true nature.
Go ahead. Hey, see, I ain't kicking against the pricks. I got my glasses on. It is what it is. Go ahead.
4, her Instagram is an exhibition.
Woo! Big on social media. How many likes I get? Go ahead.
Thirst traps, bikini pics, travel shots, modern street walking. Her value comes from digital validation.
Like you take a seductive picture and then you say a man's being weird and you took a seductive picture. It don't make sense. Don't take pictures like that. Everybody understand that? You wouldn't get the weird emojis if you didn't take that picture like that. Right. Come on now. Go ahead.
5, she hates accountability.
Woo!
Every bad decision, it just happened. Mature women own their choices. Hoes blame circumstance.
There you go. That's the same every time it happens. Or it's somebody else's fault, or nobody understands, or the tears. The tears always come. Go ahead.
6, She's always busy.
Woo!
Constant plans, parties, travel, equal constant accessibility to new options. Real women prioritize stability, not entertainment.
You can drop the bombs on that. Get Deuteronomy 23, verse 17. Deuteronomy 23, verse 17.
Deuteronomy chapter 23 and verse 17.
Some of these scriptures we know. Read.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel,
Uh-huh.
nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Sisters, you are not to be whores. That wasn't supposed to be named amongst the daughters of God. The other nations, they dealt in those things. We weren't supposed to deal in those things because we are God's chosen people. Do y'all understand? The stuff we see now is a result of us falling from what we once was. Y'all understand that? From there, get Judges 19, verse 1 and 2.
Judges chapter 19 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it came to pass in those days, when there was no king in Israel, that there was a certain Levite sojourning on the side of the Mount Ephraim, who took to him a concubine out of Bethlehem, Judah. And his concubine played the whore against him.
She did what?
Played the whore against him.
So a concubine is also a wife, a lesser wife. So she did what?
And his concubine played the whore against him.
Remember that. What we about to read. Don't forget what we just read right here. Do not forget this verse. Read on.
And went away from him unto her father's house to Bethlehem, Judah, and was there 4 whole months.
Jump to verse 9.
Verse 9. And when the man rose up to depart, he and his concubine and his servant, his father-in-law, the damsel's father, said unto him, Behold, now the day draweth toward evening. I pray you tarry all night. Behold, the day groweth to an end. Lodge here, that thine heart may be merry. And tomorrow get you early on your way, that thou mayest go home.
So that was his father-in-law trying to convince them to stay the night. Y'all stay the night. I got drink, I got food. Then y'all can leave in the morning. Don't forget verse 2. Jump to verse 22 now. We're going to read from 22 to 29. Read.
Verse 22. Now, as they were making their hearts merry, behold, the men of the city, certain sons of Belial, beset the house round about, and beat at the door, and spake to the master of the house, the old man, saying, Bring forth the man that came into thine house, that we may know them.
They ain't talking about get to know them, introduce yourself neither. Y'all understand? It's going to tell you right there. Read.
And the man, the master of the house, went out unto them, and said unto them, Nay, my brethren, nay, I pray you, do not so wickedly, seeing that this man is come into mine house, do not this folly.
23 tell you when it said, when they came to the door, they was banging on the door. Bring the man out that we may know them. That ain't talking about getting to know them, because you see right here in 23, he said, do not this wicked thing. So what was that talking about, brothers?
Rape.
What was that talking about? Somebody tell me.
Homosexuality.
Y'all saying a lot of the same thing, yeah. Sodomy, yeah. They was on some sodomy stuff with the men. Read.
Behold, here is my daughter, a maiden, and his concubine. Them I will bring out now, and humble ye them, and do with them what seemeth good unto you. But unto this man do not so vile a thing. But the men would not hearken to him. So the men took his concubine, and brought her forth unto them. And they knew her, and abused her all the night unto the morning.
Stop right there. So they took the man's concubine and abused her all night until, it say, and they knew her and abused her all night until the morning. What happened right there in 25? Somebody said on the mic. Paint the picture. Let me get Zariah. I don't know why. Look, maybe brother scared they're going to get canceled. They ain't going to happen in here. You got to say what it is. Go ahead.
So what's happening, so like you said, verse 2, she playing the whore. So now they know that. So now They took her. Now they having sex with her all night. They probably taking turns. They probably,
Everything.
Train.
Right.
In
Metro,
every hole.
Amtrak. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. I'm making light of it, but that's what's going on. But remember verse 2, she played the what? The harlot, the whore. Read.
And when the day began to spring, they let her go. Then came the woman in the dawning of the day, and fell down at the door of the man's house, where her Lord was, till it was light. And her Lord rose up in the morning, and opened the doors of the house, and went out to go his way. And behold, the woman, his concubine, was fallen down at the door of the house, and her hands were upon the threshold. And he said unto her, Up, and let us be going. But none answered. Then the man took her upon an ass, and the man rose up and got him unto his place. And when he was come into his house, he took a knife and laid hold of his concubine, and divided her, together with her bones, into 12 pieces, and sent her into all the coast of Israel.
That was the judgment that happened to her for playing the whore. Do y'all see that? So it's not far-fetched that something like that can happen, sisters. The Lord said what? He only honors marriage. When you play the whore, the Lord can put you to death. We be playing with God. That's an example. She played the whore and she received judgment. Maybe you might not get put to death. God give you a disease that you can carry with you for the rest of your life.
Come on.
That's what happened when you play the whore. You teenagers, that's what happens when you play the whore. Y'all understand that? Don't be like these sisters that be crying on YouTube, Hosea 5:4. I just want the experience. Ain't that what these teenagers be saying? I want to see life. Let me experience it for myself. You're going to get a lasting experience. Keep playing.
Stop it. Get to.
Hey, they getting help right now. It's up to them to listen. Read.
Hosea chapter 5 and verse 4.
Read.
They will not frame their doings to turn unto their God.
That's the problem with some women. You won't change your mind. You won't change your doings. You won't frame your mind according to God. Read.
For the spirit of whoredoms is in the midst of them.
The spirit of whoredoms is in the midst. The spirit of whoredoms is on some sisters, to where you cannot contain yourself and just wait for the Lord to give you a husband. Wait for the Lord to set you up to where you get married to that prophet. You're going to ruin that if you play the whore. You don't know, like I'm going to give you an example. You don't know what brother may be interested in you, and then you go out here and let some low-down Negro run up in you and just throw all that down the drain. That's what some of y'all will do. Y'all understand? Contain yourself. From there, get what video is this one? That's 7 y'all got? Or this something else y'all pulled up? BT. That's something y'all pulled up. Go ahead, play it.
A woman, you have to say, hey, excuse me, ma'am. Then she might stop and look. A hoe, you can say, hey, she gonna turn. Go somewhere where it's a bunch of women and whistle. Whoever responds to the whistle, that's a hoe trait. Walk and say, hey. See who responds to the hey. A woman, you have, excuse me, ma'am. Hey, miss. Or her name. It's just small things like that. You can see a lady walking, and based on how she turning her head, looking and making eye contact into the car, that's what a hoe do. A woman ain't trying to look and see who's driving by. A hoe will.
Hey, what he's saying is facts. Brothers, can I get a witness? I'll never forget it. I think who I was in the car with. This was back in the world. The car that was in front of us was driving, and there was a sister walking down the street. Dude blew the horn. She stopped walking and gave him the number. Do y'all hear me? Hey. She stopped, looked in the car. Dude got the number, peeled off. That's a hoe. Y'all understand? Got to check yourself. You got them traits, you better check that. Now, get the screenshot for covert. It's a screenshot for covert.
Covert. Covert means hidden, secret, or done without being openly shown.
So why are we going to covert? I'm sorry, I ain't mean to stop you. Why are we going to covert? Because now you see the title of the class. You can't be being no covert whore. You can't be in here, Shalom, Most High Christ bless, and you doing all this stuff on the side. Read covert again.
Covert means hidden, secret, or done without being openly shown.
You're doing things that are not openly shown. Read.
Its opposite is overt, which means clear and open to view.
Okay. Is some more on that? Yeah, you can read that. Yep.
Common uses of covert. Operations, used for secret military or spy missions. Actions, describes hidden glances, behaviors, or threats.
You have hidden behaviors. Read.
Nature means a thicket or heavy brush where animals hide. Birds refers to small feathers covering the bases of larger wing or tail feathers.
Okay, now get video 7. We're going to get video 7 and verse 8. I see y'all just posted some. You can get it after these 2 videos. Go ahead, play that. Wait, read the caption first.
Church is full of hoes, single women, and ran through baby mamas.
Hey.
How many men in the church?
That's facts.
There aren't.
There aren't many men in the church.
No.
I think it's like 70% women.
Yeah.
Yeah, now.
Because the men don't get behind this. They're like, I came to church for a pure wife. Why are these hoes in the church?
Yeah.
They're like,
It's true.
And then now they're gonna make me wait when the last guy got it for the last 10 guys got it for free.
Yeah.
Men don't get with this shit.
I think that is such a backward strategy by women, right? This is why there's so many like single women in the church. Like it's the strategy. You're balling backwards. Like really and truly, you're balling backwards because it's like if you think that going to church is gonna get you the man that you want, when the church is mostly women and most of the men in church are already taken, that's not the place. You're better off doing this. You're better off going to the club, or I don't know, to the bar, or I don't know, to somewhere.
Church is not to find men. You don't go to church.
A lot of women do that. A lot of women do.
I think they start off going to church thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to church and maybe I might find a good man. But when you really actually delve into the faith, I'm not going to say religion because it depends on what kind of church
they did find a good man.
But
Maybe
yes,
Jesus.
if you but I'm saying like when a person goes to church and they delve into the faith, it moves away from looking for a man. You're no longer looking for a man. You're looking for your relationship with God. Once you gain that relationship with God, for whatever
then you don't
reason,
get a man.
No. You do because you then. I feel like most of the things that you speak about, they are within women of faith.
No.
I think there's some situations it's savage. Because I'm not going to lie, it depends on what type of church you go to.
That's what I'm saying. If
Do you go to one?
No, at the moment, no.
Okay.
But it literally depends on which one you go to because there are women that will go to find their husband and the husband might already be taken. So then it now becomes a family affair inside the church. And it is common in certain, I can't necessarily say what type of churches, but there are a few that it really is savage.
The issue with churches
You can stop it right there. So they basically talking about the dynamic in church. It'd be a lot of holes in church. So why are we looking at a video like that? We got to make sure that same demeanor don't happen up in here. Don't be appearing holy and you opening your quiver to every arrow. Y'all understand, sisters? Don't be appearing holy and you talking to brothers on the low, on the sneak tip. Right. Let's get this video 8 right here. Yep, play that.
If you didn't know, a hoe's final form is a religious woman.
I heard one of the brothers say, yep. Go ahead, play.
That's not true. Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, if y'all remember who seen Boys in the Hood, here we go. Why every time you ask something, everybody got alligator arms? Like they ain't watch these movies or see this stuff. Hey, what he say on the porch when they was talking? He said, you know where to find a woman at? Church. He ain't just saying that because the ones that be in the church just came from where? The club. We got to make sure, sisters, we are not portraying that same behavior. I got my Bible, I got my head wrap, but then you doing other stuff on the side. Y'all understand?
Come on.
Get that video. What y'all got? I see that video y'all got. Y'all had a video. Y'all had posted a video. Make sure we got
the
signed.
partner you choose is a reflection of who you are, how you feel about yourself, your self-esteem, your self-worth. And some of you women, some of you all's partners is just straight up disgusting. Some of these men that you guys have decided to connect yourself with, they look nasty. They look like they don't take baths. They look like they don't brush their teeth. They look like they don't clean their balls. They don't get haircuts. They just look straight up disgusting. But I'm going to associate your selection with, if you knew better, you would do better. When you select those types of men as partners, it clearly shows that you had no one in your world, in your family, that represents what a real man looks like. That represents what a groomed man looks like, okay? That's basically what you're saying, all right? Also, what you're saying is that I don't feel good about myself. I don't like myself. My self-esteem is very, very low. Because that is the only reason you will sit up and choose a man that just looks nasty.
Okay,
I
you can
be
stop
sitting there
it. You
trying
can
to
stop
figure-
it. She dropping bars too. They gonna come after her too. That's facts, sisters. Whether we want to face it or not, that is the facts. Get article 1. It's only one article. Get that article real quick. Read that.
5 signs she's promiscuous. Slut. Is that what that says?
That's what it say. That's what it say.
Okay. Slut tells.
Hey, you
red
know how we
flags.
show people scriptures, they be like, you don't say that. No, that's what it say.
Slut tails and red flags.
So this is from one of theirs truly. Go ahead. And we just gonna read the bullet points. We gonna read all the paragraphs. Get to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, like that.
Number 1, tattoos.
Come on.
You can scroll. You can bring it up a little bit more. No. The other way.
Other way.
Okay. We just reading the titles, right?
You can read this one a little bit.
Tattoos. The more tattoos she has, the more promiscuous she is. The more visible they are, the easier she is to get into bed.
Dang. Okay. Keep going.
Number 2, piercings other than her ears.
You know what? With the tattoo thing, you know how women be getting stuff like, maybe it's like a snake or something, and it go all the way up the leg, and then she wears something so they could see. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Or maybe it's like a whole big giant rose on the chest, and she always wearing why is she wearing the shirts to show that? To entice the men. All this stuff is to entice men. Go ahead. Wait, piercings.
Piercings.
What a tongue ring for? I'm just saying, what is a tongue ring for? If you not trying to entice nobody, why you got that? Y'all understand what I'm saying? So if you come up in here, yeah, you gonna get told to take that out your tongue. Or what's another one? Your chest. Right. All these belly button piercings, all this stuff. All that stuff is to entice men. This is from a whore herself. Go ahead. Keep going.
Number 3, smokes.
Yeah, hey, that's what it say. That's what it say. And brothers, I know we are reformed. We trying to be reformed. We are repenting. But usually the ones that was buying the 2 foot of this and the 2 foot of that and was smoking with everybody, they was going, weren't they? You could read it. I know you was like, eh.
Nah, I want to read it now.
Go ahead.
Smokes. If she smokes, she fucks. A woman who is willing to inhale cancer for pleasure is also willing to take in.
You got to be able to say the censored word. If she smokes, she pokes. Okay? That works better. Come on, brother.
The cat been let out the bag. I think you went in the room. The cat been let out. I already gave the advisory. I'm like, it's going to be some words. Go ahead. Number 4.
Uses drugs. Drugs are a level of degeneracy and a lack of self-control beyond promiscuity. If she does drugs, then she probably also doesn't care about how many men she has sex with.
Okay. Let's keep going on the bullet points because I want us to get to something specific.
Number 5, hates men.
It be crazy because the ones that be men this and men are dogs and men are not, they be the main ones. Be the main ones. Right. Brothers, is that the truth or not? Keep going. I know I'm hearing a young man too. Yeah. Nah, bruh. They just be full of zeal, but bro, come on. Go ahead. Next one.
Number 6, takes birth control.
Bruh. It was a sister made a song saying F the plan B. She was rapping with an ultrasound picture in front of a mic. If she walk around carrying them, she a hoe. Go ahead. Ah, wait. You skipped that one. You skipped 7. Read that.
7, friends with sluts or has sluts in her immediate family.
Woo. Boom, 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 boom. You shouldn't be hanging with women that get down like that. Y'all understand that, sisters? It's a saying. You hang with 5 crackheads, you gonna be the 6. Go ahead.
Number 8, lives alone.
Now they broke that down some more, cause it ain't just. Yeah, read that. Yeah, I already know, y'all. I already know the cricket sound.
You had to y'all had to take it
Pull
down
it back up. Pull it back up.
Women who live alone tend to be much more promiscuous than women who live with family. These women get bored and lonely and want to go out.
Quotations, go out.
They want men in their life to make them feel protected and not alone.
Also, too, you gotta think, ain't nobody in that house with her to correct her or tell her what to do. She can come and go as she please. Right. Go ahead.
What does Number 9 or keep reading?
Mm-hmm.
Number 9. Bisexual, sapiosexual, lesbian.
Read. I don't even know what that is. Now read that sentence after that. And then after that, we're going to have to keep going.
Basically, any of these new age sexuality is a strong indicator of being a slut.
All these funny little terms, because you be seeing women saying stuff like that. Go ahead. She just saying she get around. She'll deal with anybody. Go ahead.
I've never met a woman who said she's a bisexual who wasn't a slut.
Keep going. Let's just hit the bullet points from then on.
10, drinks a lot.
11,
bad relationship with her father.
That be a thing. That be an issue.
12, non-standard hair color.
All them little funny little hair colors. Yeah, pink, green, red, blonde, can't forget that. Orange, all that stuff. Go ahead.
13, uses LGBTQIONA. Listen.
Again, it's saying the same thing as number 9. All these funny little terms. You out there. That's what you saying. That's all that is. Go ahead.
Come on.
Number 14 is into the clubbing and party scene. Hedonistic.
Into the clubbing and party scene. You get around. Everybody know you. Go ahead.
15, excessive cleavage.
Down to the way that you dress. That's why we strongly teaching the dress code. That's why we have garments for you sisters, because ain't no sisters finna be coming in here like that. Y'all understand? We got to have some order and respect about ourselves. Go ahead. Because in the Christian church, you'll be sitting right next to somebody in cleavage with kids in the congregation. Go ahead.
16, too much debt.
Unstable, all over the place. Go ahead.
17, was easy to sleep with.
Go ahead.
18, went to a leftist college or Western University.
He talking about this whore, she talking about certain views and stuff that they be into, because she was into this stuff because she a whore. Go ahead.
19, she escalates the date herself.
That's that ain't no woman supposed to be up there chasing no man down. That was Proverbs 7, 6 through 13, sisters. You not supposed to be up here trying to holler at brothers yourself. Hitting brothers up in the DM yourself. Y'all understand? You not supposed to be doing that. That's the behavior of a whore, not up in here. Right. Go ahead.
20, works in the entertainment industry. 21, suddenly turns extremely religious.
That's what we was talking about with the church hoes. Go ahead.
22, has unprotected sex without being in a relationship.
Keep going.
23, mock virgins and incels.
They mock virgins. In 2nd Esdras, it say, a whore hateth the upright woman. Go ahead.
24, lots of cuss words.
You ain't got to say all that. Go ahead.
25, lost her virginity at a young age.
We talking about, hey, because I can remember elementary, 8th grade, some girls was out there. 8th grade, out there. Right, having babies sometimes, already getting down. Or some of them, you know, they had that look, so they was lying about their age. They was already dealing with dudes. That's 25. Drop that. What we at? 2 Corinthians 6 and 3. Ladies in Waiting program. Ladies in Waiting program is a very important. Y'all can clap for that. That's a very important program. Yes, that's a very important program that was set up to teach you sisters and build you up and make you ready to be wise. But you have some sisters that have spit on that program, treated that program like it's nothing. You in the program and then you texting and talking to a brother on the low. What? For long periods of time, but you're in the Ladies in Waiting program. Right, you ain't waiting. Like, let me break this down to you. Go ahead.
I just before you go too far, it says ladies in waiting. What are you waiting for? You waiting for you learning how to be a wife, and you're waiting for the Most High to show you to your Lord, not the leadership to find you a Lord. Because if the leadership goes somewhere and it's a brother there that's your Lord, the Most High is gonna cause them spirits to cross paths, and your name is gonna come on the leadership mind. Like, hey, what you think about this sister or such and such? But the Lord is gonna show you to your Lord. You don't have to do nothing to get to that point. I'm gonna read this real quick.
Bring it out.
Genesis chapter 1. Because it's very important for sisters to understand that. And even you young sisters, you teenage sisters, you got to understand that. I think you brought it out earlier. If your parents are not allowing you to do certain things, or they have certain restrictions, they ain't hold it. They not keeping you back from nothing good. Right. They actually keeping you back from the evil that's in the world, because they've been in the world before. And they know what's out there. They know the evils and the trauma that can be caused if you go out there and do something that you had no business doing. They know that, so they're trying to protect you from it. So that's why they keep you, like the scriptures say in Sirach 26, keep them in straightly. They keeping you in so you don't get exposed to the BS and you don't get defiled and end up with a child in your father's house. But I digress. Get Genesis chapter 2. Read verse 18 and then jump down to 22.
Genesis chapter 2 and verse 18. And the Lord God said, it is not good that the men should be alone.
So the Lord said that it's not good for the man to be alone. So that lets us know that the Lord already got it set up. It's already, he says he declared the end from the beginning. So the Lord already got you. You just got to be patient and get focused on getting yourself right. So when that day come, you ready. That's what the Ladies in Waiting program is preparing you for. Read.
I will make him an help meet for him.
So a help meet was made for Adam. A help meet was made for Adam.
Come on.
Jump to 22.
Verse 22. And the rib which the Lord God had taken from man, made he a woman, and brought her unto the man.
The Lord took the rib, made the woman, and brought her to the man. Meaning, your husband gonna see you, and he gonna be like, "Hey, what's up with that sister right there? Hey, I noticed this. The leadership gonna show pictures. No. Hey, what about her? You ain't gotta you ain't gotta jump through hoops and loops and all it and do flips and flops and be on Instagram posting pictures, and you ain't gotta do all of that. The Lord gonna show you to your Lord. Right. And when your Lord see you, he gonna, hey, that's the Lord, the Most High gonna put a spirit on him and be like, you know what about this sister? Or the leadership gonna get a call from a brother in another school like, hey, I got this brother and you got this sister here. Hey, what you think? And they're gonna ask questions and they're like, you know what, that might be a good fit. That's gonna be a good, hey, you know what? We can set, you ain't gotta stress. You ain't gotta be worried about it. I ain't saying don't ask, but you ain't gotta ask 1,000 times. You gotta be patient. You gotta wait on the Lord. It ain't the leadership fault. You gotta wait on the Lord. This says that the Lord saw that the Lord said it was not good for the man to be alone. He took a rib and then brought the rib back to the man. And then the man said, what, read?
And Adam said, this is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman because she was taken out of man.
So you ain't gotta, your focus shouldn't be on that. Your focus is getting your spirit right. So you ready for your Lord when you get to the Lord. When the Lord show you to your Lord, you should be focused on getting your spirit right. So you're ready for that moment. That's why it's ladies in waiting. You gotta wait. Be patient. Be long suffering. Sometimes you might have to be really long suffering. If you got to be really long suffering, maybe it's something in you that ain't right yet that need to be worked on. And you got to understand that. Don't blame everybody else. You got to look at you.
Hey, take heed, sister. 2 Corinthians 6:3.
2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 3.
Read.
Giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed.
You make the ministry look bad. So many sisters was in these pictures with their white and gold garments on, with their fans, with the leadership, and then getting caught up in all type of madness after the fact. What sense do that make? You graduate and then you getting ran through. What sense do that make? Do that make sense, sisters? Don't spit on the program. Don't shame the program. Y'all, the ladies in waiting program is like, how can I say? It's held up just the way 300 is held up for the men. 300 is held to a higher standard because that's a program to help the men get themselves right. Y'all understand? Ladies in waiting is your program.
Come on.
So don't shame the program. Don't put on this front. Everybody seeing you graduate. Everybody seeing, oh, she did great in the program. They talking about potential. A brother might be looking at her or whatever. And then, lo and behold, you're not a lady in waiting. Y'all understand that? Let that not be you. Because it's been some. From there, get Numbers 32:23. It's too much work trying to be two different people. If that's what you want to be on top of cars twerking, go ahead.
Numbers chapter 32 and verse 23. But if you will not do so, behold, ye have sinned against the Lord, and be sure your sin will find you out.
The Lord will reveal it. Right. You trying to be sneaky, the Most High gonna reveal that thing some kind of way. Remember, his eyes is 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Always remember that.
Come on.
From there, get 2 Corinthians 13:5. BT, I'm gonna need y'all to get them images ready for me from the movie. Damn shame we can't use clips, man. They be trying to cut us and everything, man. Crazy. So we got to use pictures. Not yet. Get 2 Corinthians 13:5.
2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Jesus Christ is in you, except ye be reprobate?
You have to examine yourself, sisters, if you have a horse spirit. Be honest. Is that the spirit that you battle with? If it is, you have to seek help. You have to get counsel. You have to start meditating on scriptures to help you overcome that demon. Now, give me that first image, this theatrical poster. Who saw this movie? Show of hands. Who saw this movie? I thought they saw it. Okay, y'all see it now? Show of hands who saw this movie. Show of hands, show of hands, show of hands. Now, you probably saw it in the world, and it probably just, Samuel L. Jackson, woo, favorite actor, whatever. But now, look at this spiritually. This movie is called Black Snake Moan. No, it's not no crazy stuff. You see him, he got the chain on and on. No. The reason he had this chain on her was because she was the neighborhood hoe. He chained her to a radiator to stop her from going outside because the demon on her was so strong, she would sleep with any man in the city. Any man in the city. Get the next photo. That's him chaining her. He walking around, he letting her go outside, but he got her shackled because he was trying to get her to tame herself. Y'all understand? Keep going. And you could watch it to see how bad the demon was on her. Get the next photo. That's the last one, y'all. We ain't there yet. Image 2. Because I got them numbered, y'all. Stay with me. Image 3. Yeah, image 3, she dancing. That's a little pixelated, but this is how she would be in the club. She would be drinking, drugs, smoking, grinding on any man come near her, sleeping with everybody. Get the next image. So right here above, that's how he found her. He actually found her. Now, this ain't the one when he found her, but this is the before and after. He found her laid out on the side of the road. You see her eye kind of pink. He found her beat, half dead, laid out on the road. The picture at the bottom is the after, because he helped her conquer that spirit, and she stopped going around, sleeping around with everybody. Everybody follow? You should watch this movie when you get some time. I bring that up because, get Colossians 3 and 5. That demon may be strong on some sisters. It may be strong on you. So here are some solutions.
Colossians chapter 3 and verse 5. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry.
So if you do not mortify these things, if you do not kill those spirits, it will consume you. And what will happen? What will God do? Verse 6.
For which things sake the wrath of God cometh on the children of disobedience.
The wrath of God is going to come upon you. If you don't kill those things, to mortify some means to deaden it, kill it. If you do not kill that spirit in you, it's going to consume you, and God is going to destroy you. Right. From there, get 2 Esdras 15 to 24. And we're going to give you a solution to help you with that.
2 Esdras chapter 15 and verse 24. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord.
It says, woe to them that sin. Woe means destruction. Destruction unto them that sin and keep not God's commandments. If you are playing the whore, you are not keeping God's commandments. Destruction will come upon you. Do you understand that, sisters? Who want to see if God is bluffing? Show of hands. All these car accidents that been happening, people been dying, all these sisters that been getting hit by straight bullets, all type of stuff happening. Don't think it can't be you. Don't play with God. Right. Y'all understand? From there, now here's some solution. Very simple one. No matter who I've talked to or who has this problem, this is one of the things that will help you if you are battling that whore spirit, any sexual sin, any sexual demon. Mark 2 and 18. Specifically, we talking about the whore spirit. This is what you need to do. You battling that spirit. Mark 2 and 18, read down to 20.
Mark chapter 2 and verse 18. And the disciples of John and of the Pharisees used to fast. And they come and say unto him, why do the disciples of John and of the Pharisees fast, but thy disciples fast not? And Jesus said unto them, can the children of the bride chamber fast while the bridegroom is with them? As long as they have the bridegroom with them, they cannot fast.
Read on.
But the days will come when the bridegroom shall be taken away from them, and then shall they fast in those days.
So to bring y'all up to speed what was happening, they approached Christ and said, why don't you and your disciples fast? And Christ said, the reason why they not fasting is because I'm with them. Once I'm gone, they gonna have to fast. We don't physically have Christ with us. So what we got to do, y'all? We got to fast. If you are battling that whore spirit, sisters, y'all need to fast. You need to fast and do what else? Get Matthew 17 and 21.
Matthew chapter 17 and verse 21. Howbeit, this kind goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting.
Read it again.
Howbeit, this kind goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting.
Some demons you can only overcome or keep at bay by praying and fasting. We don't know how strong that demon is on you. You know what's in you. If it's that strong, you might have to fast twice a week. Right. What's not eating for a few hours?
Come on.
To keep you in the spirit. to refrain you from giving into your lust, to refrain you from being the next story, to refrain you from getting kicked out. Fast and pray. Read it again.
Howbeit, this kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting.
Once you get 1 day down, you feel strong enough where you knocking out a 1 day fast, bump it up to 2.
Come on.
You get past 2, do 3. You get past 3, do 4.
Come on.
And during that fast, make sure you praying. Make sure you meditating on some form of scripture, examining yourself. Y'all understand? That's what's going to help you. A lot of times people be talking about, man, I'm battling this, I'm battling that. You ain't praying, you ain't fasting. Right. Y'all understand?
Yes, sir.
You need to starve out the flesh. You know how you starve the spirit? You starve the spirit when you don't fast, when you don't pray, when you don't study. Starve this flesh. You'll be all right. Y'all understand? That's the solution for you. From there, get Luke 13:1.
The book of Luke, chapter 13 and verse 1. There were present at that season some that told him of the Galileans, whose blood Pilate had mingled with their sacrifices. And Jesus answering said unto them, Suppose ye that these Galileans were sinners above all the Galileans, because they suffered such things.
Because our people do that today. They came to Christ and was like, man, you heard what happened to them, how they died, how they got killed. So Christ like, okay, so say they was more wicked than everybody that live over here. Read.
Verse 3, I tell you, nay, but except ye repent, ye shall all likewise perish.
As simple as that. Everybody understand that? If you do not change your ways, you're going to die. If you do not change your ways, God is going to destroy you. It's just that simple. You live your life of sin, you may not catch your punishment, but when your behind wake back up on the other side, you going to get that lake of fire. Y'all understand? So sisters, carry yourself with some dignity. We don't want to hear this type of stuff from y'all sisters. You need to uphold yourself with the same integrity that the men got to uphold themselves with. Y'all understand that? That's it. That's going to conclude the class. Most High in Christ bless.